Good morning, students. I am Dr. Sonia Singla, Associate Professor, Department of Management and Commerce. I am teaching you today my favorite subject, that is Managerial Economics. Managerial Economics. I think you have already studied about the economics earlier. So you know कि economics is the combination of managerial economics is the combination of two words, managerial and economics. So first I explain what is economics. Normally economics is the social science. It is the function of study how people, individual, household, firm, nations maximize their gains, profits within a limited resources. We have a lot of wishes, but our resources are very limited. And economic terminology, this is called that maximize behavior, or more appropriately optimizing behavior in a selected out of available resources, and we use that resources in the proper and best way. In economics we have the two branches, micro level and macro level. So we can say that this is microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics deals with only the firm only demand, supply, cost, production and factor distributions. So there is the choice to make how to make the product, which amount to spend on the advertisement, so that the strategy of facing competitions, all and everything comes, if you consider only the one firm, that is called comes under the microeconomics. But when you come to the macro level, so macro level consider with the economy as a whole. It means how many resources allocated for this organizations, or industry, or you can say ki society, or how we can the goal of the macroeconomics, how to make the social welfare. So social welfare government play also very crucial role. A taxation policy, expenditure policy, price policy, fiscal policy, all monetary policy, that is come under the macroeconomics. But now comes if to the managing. So manager means manage, matlab what have to manage. If you manage your decisions area, like that key how much fund you required, which type of the resources you required, what is your business area, choice of product, sales, even you can say कि input output combination, मतलब more capital you can use, more labor you can use. So these you take the decision to manage these resources. So this is called managerial. So we can say कि managerial economics is the combination of, it is the combination of all uses of economic analysis in a formulating of a business policies. Means you can see managerial economics can be broadly defined as the study of economic theories, logic, tools of economic analysis that are used to process, uh, you can process, you can take the decisions for the business problems, evaluating business options and opportunity with the view of arriving the appropriate business decision. So managerial economics help us to manage our resources, which type of the decisions we are taking. So I think student, now it's clear what is a managerial economics and what we have to study here. So in nutshell we can say कि managerial economics is based on traditional economics. Traditional means micro and macro, which you applied with your decision. So decision, you take the decision to resolve the problem, and for resolve the problem you use some tools and techniques for analysis. So with that all problems, with all good decision making, that all comes under the managerial economics. As in my early lecture we are on the scope of the managerial economics. Managerial economics scope is very wide. It is related to market means how demand and supply is working, how take your decision. So it is all applicable in the on marketing. Finance, how much fund allocated, capital budgeting, break even point, optimal cost, even fixed cost and variable cost, all is considered in the finance. Management science means ki which how we will use these resources, best alternate use. It is our comes under the management science. Strategy means ki where in economics field, maybe a micro macro, which strategy we are follow, maybe ki we are using both quantity as well as the quality, that comes under the strategy. So its scope is related to that area too. And managerial accounting, how you manage your funds, how you reallocate the cost, how you minimize the cost and maximize the profit maximization. Even you can say ki how you capital investment, okay, capital investment, and you can say ki business environment, all policies which is related to business environment, that comes under the managerial scope of the economics. So uh, now we come to the natural nature of the managerial economics. Nature of the managerial economics is also the fact where the managerial economics, it is a nature, maybe it is arts or maybe it is a science. So it is arts as well as the science. Arts means basically based on the logic, and science means it is based on the some experimental, which have the some proof. So in managerial, which we take the decision, if we can prove that some universal fundas and according to decision, so we can say ki managerial economics nature is art as well as the science. So it is the practice and facilitating the matlab, all and everything comes under the nature of the economics, and but it is based on the characteristic of the managerial economics. So we can say that managerial economics is the microeconomics in the character, or as the concentrative, only the study of the firm and only the study of the consumer, only the study of individual working in the economy. So it is related based on the micro, and it is also help take decision on the macro level. It is related to the all policies, foreign exchange policies, industry policies, all decisions related to the macro level for economy as a whole. So it approaches as the macro economics. So managerial economics is also normative rather than positive. Positive means what is this, and normative means what ought to be. So that means managerial economics related to the normative science ki what ought to be. It is the conceptual theory, and maybe it is only the quantity based. The content of the managerial economics is the theory of firm, theory of choices, and it is based on the opportunity cost. Opportunity cost means alternate use, which we sacrifice the cost for the next best alternative use. So managerial economics is based on the alternative uses, opportunity costed and alternative uses of the resource. So, but it is based on the some basic principles. The basic principles, there are the 8 basic principles of managerial economics. One is incremental principles. Incremental principles means ki how we increment our resources, increment our profit, increment our business, that comes under the increment principles. And time perspective principles means ki every decision is based on some time system ki which, like that ki if you are talking about the decision of agriculture product, so it is the perishable good and its lifespan is just only 3 to 5 days or maybe maximum 1 week. So your time perspective always matter in every decision. So managerial economics based on the time ki if your product is how much lifespan of your product and how much time taken to make its production at the large level. And third one is opportunity, as I say earlier ki it is the based on the alternate opportunity cost means ki what is the best alternate use if we sacrifice some cost, that is the opportunity cost. Equal marginal principle, equal marginal principle based in which we sacrifice what we gain. If both sacrifice and gaining is equal, then it comes the equal marginal principle. And discounting, obviously it is based on the market and funding based, accounting based, so obviously discounting principle should matter in every decision. And marginalism is what we do the additional change, yeah, what we change in the production after additional higher the more factor of production. Because you know factor of production, there are the 4 factor of production, land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. And marginalism says कि if we increase our labor, what is the change in the total production? क्योंकि economics based on the data. And third one is concept of scarcity. As you know कि we have a lot of wants, wishes, desires, but our resources are limited. So it is also study the scarcity of resources and how we use that scarce resources in a best alternative way. So it is based on this principle. And next is production possibility curve. Production possibility curve means when we are doing any production, we need minimum two factor of production, and how we make the combination of that production of factor so that we reach the higher production level. Yeah, we can say we can use the maximum optimum level after hiring that two factors in a proper combination. So this is based on that. So this is the basic principle of managerial. Meet you next class.